What's up, everyone? How y'all doing? My name is Arif, and this is your Daily Chat Season 5, Episode 35 for August the 14th, 2020. How's everybody doing today? What is going on? We finally got some more news about the upcoming RTX3090 series cards, and we're going to jump right into it because the RTX3090 PCB has been leaked by the brand maker Colorful. I believe they're a bigger name over in Asia, and they showed us the PCB for the RTX3090. Now, if you don't know what the 3090 is, or you've never heard of the 3090, that's because we've never had a 90 series before. We always top out at 80 Ti. So this is a new venture in for NVIDIA. And I think they're doing this because, well, with more higher models, that means you get to charge more premium. And to do something like this shouldn't be too hard for them on a manufacturing side of things, but I could very well be wrong. But looking at the PCB, we have seen that there are 11 memory modules, and it is speculated that they might be using double stack, so 22 memory modules, which could be anywhere between 22 gigabytes and 24 gigabytes of total RAM. That is absolutely bonkers. The last time I ever saw a card like this was in the Quadro lineup, which is the professional series cards, and those were running in the multi thousands dollar range, anywhere between $5,000 and $10,000 a card. Now, obviously, NVIDIA is not going to charge that for the 3090, but it wouldn't be out of the realm of speculation to think that this might be something like a $2,500 card or a $3,000 card. As it is, they already have the Titan lineup, and we haven't even gotten rumors about the new Titan series yet. But going down even more, the rumor and innuendos that people on the inside have been saying is that the 3090 could be 50% more powerful than the existing Turing lineup of GPUs. 50% is a very significant number, especially from a single graphics card. Apparently, they're going to stick with this horrible design. I'm not a big fan of it. To me, it looks really tacky, but what do I know? I'm not the multi-billion-dollar company. We can expect more on August 31st from NVIDIA. That is the expected launch date. And we are all waiting on bated breath now to see what are they going to come out with. Is Jensen going to have a new leather jacket? We just need to know. The public is demanding it. And in our next story, Amazon, a court in California has ruled that Amazon can be liable for third-party sellers if they sell a defective product. A woman ordered a laptop battery. It was defective, and I believe it caught fire. So Amazon said they weren't liable because it was a third-party seller. That obviously was not the case. Court ruled against Amazon. They went to appeals, and today an appeals court also upheld the ruling, saying that Amazon is indeed liable for it. They are not happy, as you could expect. Amazon is not one of these companies that's in the business of giving out money, so they definitely don't want to be held liable for other people's mistakes. But at the same time, Amazon has been incredibly vicious to their third-party sellers, undercutting them. Amazon Basics was, in essence, designed to put third-party companies out of business. They find the things that sell the most, and then they manufacture them themselves at a cheaper cost and sell them at a cheaper price. That is what Amazon Basics was designed to do. So for Amazon to kind of have the tables turned on them, I don't feel too bad. This is what you get. You mess with the bull, and sometimes you get the horns, even if you are the bull. That's just what you have to deal with in life. I'm very happy to see how this ruling is upheld. I can't wait to see if other states follow suit. Amazon is a great company. I love Amazon in terms of consumerism. I just bought products off Amazon today. They're a great company. I get stuff really quick. But from a human perspective, from a human capital perspective, from a business perspective, from a small business perspective, they are toxic. Absolutely toxic. You will have they are, in essence, a digital Walmart, where they come in and shut you down no matter what the cost. They will bring you to your knees, and you will either toe the line or get in the grave. Amazon is coming under a lot of fire these days from courts for different business practices, and we can only expect to see more things like this coming out sooner rather than later from states like New York and Oregon and Washington and Vermont and all those kind of areas we can expect to see more rulings like this coming out against Amazon to say that no, you aren't just an intermediary. You are for all rights and purposes the person who sold the product, meaning you're the one who's held liable for it. In our final story tonight, SpaceX's Starlink satellite internet network system has been popping up on speed testing websites from beta testing users, and some people are getting upwards of 60 megabits a second. Starlink, like I said, is owned by SpaceX. Running your own ISP in the US is incredibly difficult. You can't really lay the infrastructure. You have to work with governments. It's a whole thing. Much easier to go up into space, even though you have to still do government rules there too. Much easier because you don't have to deal with Comcast and Time Warner and all the duopoly systems that govern the hardware infrastructure. Some users have been showing that their download speeds on these sites are getting upwards of 42.8 megabits per second on average, but some are topping out at 60 megabits, and even the upload speeds are not terrible. 4.5 megabits to 17.7 megabits. That is really good. 17.7 megabits on my connection right now is pretty much what I get on DSL. I pay about $65 a month, and I'm getting anywhere between 18 and 25 megabits per second up, but 75 down. These speeds aren't too bad, especially considering that the connection is wireless and coming through space to you. In a streaming perspective, this is great. 17.7 is completely able to do a stream flawlessly. Now, the speeds of the latency of 20 milliseconds to 94 milliseconds, look, is it ideal? No, 20 is not bad at all. 94, it's getting up there when you're starting to do gaming. It's getting up there for sure. That's neither here nor there. The fact that we are getting wireless internet and the fact that we are getting it now in a very reasonable high-speed form is the next step. It's what we have been waiting for. All these users were really in California, some were in Seattle, and SpaceX's goal is to deliver 1 gigabit speeds. We're pretty far off from 1 gigabit speeds, but once again, 42 down, 17 up, that's a lot better than 7 megabits per second in the rural areas of America. People who are going to have to use Starlink or Google Wave, I believe it's called, or whatever Facebook's one is called, people who are going to have to use these satellite wireless connections, they are in for a real treat coming very soon, because companies now are realizing that there is a lot more market in having an ISP, in having internet providing to your customers. You can gather more data, you can serve more ads, you get a lot more access to people. It's much more valuable to them to do it this way now, and they're starting to see it, especially in markets like India and China. These markets are really underserved and can really use these kind of technologies. So guys, there you have it. That is your daily chat. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I've got more videos coming, not daily chat, but more actual reviews and tutorial videos. And I'm always curious to hear what you guys have to say. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name has been Arif, and I'll see all of you on the next video.